Just a tiny amount of plastic explosives packed into a pager can have a detonation this big. If this is a person, what happens to the person?
It's going to be catastrophic, what just took place here to the human body.
The impact shown on a mannequin it was clipped to.
Could be fatal over time, bleeding out, things of that nature.
And apparently there were some people who had serious facial and eye injuries. Could this blind you forever?
Yeah, absolutely.
A walkie-talkie is a larger device with more room to hold explosives inside and more material to be sent flying, and it's often held close to the face. This one caused even more damage, debris strewn widely, pieces of twisted metal launched as far as 100 yards, and severe injury to the mannequin.
It would be devastating if it were in your hand or close to your head.
These two tests were done at CNN's request in the wake of the explosions recently of pagers and walkie-talkies in Lebanon, said to target Hezbollah members and causing thousands of injuries and dozens of deaths. Based on photos of the debris of devices in Lebanon, these tests used PETN explosive on a pager of the same branding and a walkie-talkie similar in size to the ones targeted in Lebanon. CNN is not showing how the explosives might be placed or how they might be detonated. 3, 2, 1. The tests were conducted by Ryan Morris, a former explosive specialist with the Department of Homeland Security, who runs a firm which trains government and military personnel.
Whoever did it, they were pretty skilled.
Another explosives expert who examined a walkie-talkie similar to the model targeted in Lebanon said making thousands of bombs was a big and risky undertaking.
It will take a lot of time for the explosive to be put in, for it to be connected to the initiating mechanism, to be connected to the detonator. Chances of it exploding while they're doing all this is also there.
And the devices are so small.
I don't find any empty space in this. It's difficult.
How hard is it to, I guess, pack an explosive into something this small?
Someone that has any knowledge of this tradecraft can do it very easily. It's you can secrete explosives in anything.
And triggering thousands of them all at once?
If they have all the numbers for the pagers, they just send a massive text to all of them, all those numbers, and they go off at the same time. How vulnerable is the traveling public to explosions like this? Ryan Morris says airport technology is really good now at detecting tiny, tiny amounts of explosive material in devices like this. And he says it stays with you if you handle it. I got a tiny amount of that material on my hands, and Morris says it'll stay with me for a while no matter how many times I wash my hands. Brian Todd, CNN, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.